up, guys? Hey, so question I've been getting a lot lately. I've gotten it a lot before, and I briefly kind of answered in the video where I talked about how I afford my cars. But it's people keep asking me how much I pay for my Trackhawk. And I'm not making this video to flex and say, oh, like this is something not a lot of, it's easy. It's really not hard to afford a car like that. I mean, if you got a job that's paying any kind of decent amount of money, it's easily attainable. Anyway, on to the car itself. Sorry, my space ran out. So anyway, back to the car itself. So, like a piece of advice I'd give to anyone that's buying an expensive car, don't buy something that's gonna depreciate like immediately. Like if you plan on holding on to it for a while and it's really not gonna like hurt you when you sell it, then it's fine. But don't like buy a car brand new. I was looking for one that had some miles on it so you could eat the depreciation, or rather let the first owner eat the depreciation, and then you can buy it at a lesser price to where it's really not gonna drop drastically after that. Because 2019, 2020 Trackhawks, like a brand new Trackhawk with like no miles, like when it's brand new, they'll go anywhere from like 85 to like a little bit over 100, depending on like options and stuff. So when I was looking for mine, I wanted something with like no more than like 15,000 miles on it. And I was looking for 18s, because you can get one in that vicinity for like mid 70s, sometimes high 70s, with like a little bit of miles on it. Now, like the past couple months, they've actually been going down a lot more. But, so I was looking for something in like that price range. Because you buy it brand new, say you buy a 2019 or 2020 with no miles on it, and you're gonna be looking at paying at least 80, like at least 80. If you want to sell it 6 months from now, if you get bored quick like I do, you're gonna be eating 10K minimum when you go to sell it. So don't ever like buy a car brand new. I mean, I shouldn't say don't do it. If you want to, you really can. I just try not to do that because I don't hold on to stuff very long and I don't want to eat the depreciation on it. So when I found mine, there was like 3 Trackhawks I was like really looking at. It's like a tight market. So the first one I wanted, I called up, said, hey, you guys still got it? They're like, yeah. I talked to my bank, I got approved for it. Went to go buy it. I called them up, said, hey, I'm coming out today. Sold. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? So I find another one, same specs. It was black, 18, had like 9,000 miles on it, bloody guts, red interiors, exactly what I wanted. And I'm like, yo, I want this car, blah, blah, blah. Do you still have it? That, yeah, we got a guy coming to look at it in about an hour. And I'm thinking, all right, that's just salesmen talking. They always say that to try to pressure you. So yeah, it's fine, whatever. I'll call my bank. Give me the VIN number. I got the VIN number, got approved for that one. I call this dude back literally an hour later. Sold. The dude that went to go look at it bought it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I found another one. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was also the cheapest. So the other ones I was looking at were like 75 grand. There's a Trackhawk right there. What's happening? That's funny. But anyway, the other ones I was looking at were like 74 and 75 grand. And the last one that I found, which is the one that I now own, was for 70. I was like, fuck, I gotta go buy this right now. This is gonna be gone. I called them up, I was like, yo, do you guys still have this? No, yeah, we do have it. It's actually at the owner's house. The owner at the dealership that I bought it from was driving it around. He just bought it to like have fun in it and then sell it whenever they can. So it had, I think, 9,000 miles on it and it was listed for 70, which was the cheapest fucking Trackhawk online. So I called him, I was like, hey, hold this car, here's the deposit, I'm coming to buy it. So I went to go buy that one. I ended up paying, I talked him to $69.5, and then I paid a $500 docking fee, so it was like 70 out the door. And basically, so I paid 70 for the car. It had like 9,000 miles on it. And the way my payments work out on it, they are, I think I paid $1,040 a month, or maybe it's $1,080. I think it's $1,080 a month for it. And then this is where it's super fucking easy to afford. So I get paid twice a month. I literally have my check split up to where I pay like $540 a check for the car itself. So it's really doesn't do a dent at all when you got the payments split up like that. So people are wondering, dude, how it's got to be hard to afford a $70,000 car. I mean, if you can get a good interest rate, I mean, it's a new car. It's really not fucking hard to afford something like that. Just really not, given your circumstances. I mean, if you took home, let's say $3,000 a month after tax, I mean, you could buy that car easy. Granted, you don't spend a lot of money elsewhere. I mean, you still got $2,000 left over, minus a couple other things you'd need, like insurance. So I pay $1,080 a month for the payment, and my insurance is like 140 bucks. So I'm like 1,300 bucks deep a month on the Trackhawk. So it's really not hard to swing something like that. A lot of people are always asked, like, dude, how do you afford it? It's really not hard. Like, people think it's some crazy far out of reach thing to afford a car like that. A lot of people can do it. So anyway, I pay $140 for insurance. For other Trackhawk expenses, I haven't ran into tires yet. It's about $2,000 to replace the tires. I looked it up and they said they're good for like 40 to 60,000 miles, depending on how you drive it. Obviously, I drive hard, so they're not gonna be near that. But yeah, the tires are $2,000 all the way around for the factory. I think they're Pirellis that come on it. And that's like the main cost you're like looking at for maintenance. Oil changes are expensive. It's a 6.2 liter. It's like, if you take it to the dealer, it's like 100 and I think 40 or 30 bucks. So you gotta expect that with a bigger V8. Gas sucks. Gas sucks. I haven't ever added it up on what I actually pay for it like a month, but it costs probably 70 to 80 bucks to fill the tank, and it's hard to keep your foot out of the gas. So I fill up like probably every 2 to 4 days, depending on how much I'm driving it, because it sucks it down. It gets about, I think, like 10 to 11 average, and then obviously when you're ripping on it, getting on it, it's not getting near that, sucking it down quick. But that's about it. So I mean, a lot of people can afford something like that if you got the credit for it. It's really not far out of reach for anyone. And then as far as that goes, like I said, if you guys are like wanting to buy some cool, more expensive car than what you've had, get your credit up, get a car on your name for like a year or two, because my credit score's like mid 700s now, so it's easier to get approved for a lot. Like, cause I have my ZR1 and my Trackhawk at the same time. They just approved it. Like, if you can make your payment history good and you show that you make them on time and everything, as long as you got a good credit score, they'll approve you for pretty much anything. So yeah, the Trackhawk, like I said, we're looking at probably $1,300 a month, not including gas. If you're including gas, I don't even know what to say. Probably like 16, 17, 1,800 bucks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to like really give people a good idea on how much you pay for something like that, because a lot of people think, oh, I can't really afford that. It's really not that hard. A lot of people can do it, think they can't. So if you're able to, I mean, jump on it, man. You never know what's gonna happen, so you might as well have fun while you can. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Just gonna try to give a little rundown, give some insight for people who want to buy something bigger in the future like that, because I haven't had too many expensive cars now. I've had the ZR1, the Trackhawk. Other than that, I've only had like $30,000 cars. But yeah, that's about it. I'll catch y'all guys in the next video. Actually, real quick side note, I forgot to add in. People are wondering why I'm not in the Trackhawk. The transfer case is actually broken. I'm pretty sure. It just started giving all the signs that it was going out, like I've read online. And I sent it down to the dealership where I bought it from. They're fixing it up for me right now, so hopefully that's back soon. And then other thing, this channel's been around for 2-3 months now. 440 something subscribers ain't that much. I know it's getting more views than that on a lot of videos, so if you guys don't mind, smack the subscribe button, hit like on the videos. It really helps your boy out. And then this summer's about to be crazy. About to have the turbo kit on this thing, got the angle kit on it now, looking beefy. It's gonna be a crazy summer, a lot more to come. And I should be buying another car this week or next week, so stay tuned and I will catch you guys in the next video now.